welcome to Studiosi Talks on Air, your source of fresh insights from West Visayas State University community. We share stories, ideas, and meaningful conversations that highlight what truly matters in academics, student life, and real-world learning. So this is brought to you by Studiositas Honor Society of the College of Communication. And we are aired at West TV, Channel 28 via Cable Star and on our official Facebook page and YouTube channel. Okay, so good day again. I'm Sheila, Mom Sheila, the advisor of Studiositas Honor Society, and we are back with our second episode. And this episode is very special because we have here one of our outstanding alumni who is making a name in the film industry, Mr. Daniel De La Cruz of Bachelor of Arts in Broadcasting Batch 2023.
Hello,
Daniel.
maayong aga.
Maayong aga man sa imo, aga or hapon, or what time nila ni Mabalantaw, no? Thank you so much, sa time mo. Sa pagkadto dire. I'm sure busy kagid subong sa pag-produce sa mga films, no?
I'm really happy that after 2 years, nakabalik kita dire sa COC. And I'm so happy to see nga kadamo sa mga future storytellers from the College of Communications who are ready now to take on the challenge when they graduate here in college.
Yes. Our episode galit for today is Life After Graduation, Insights from an Alumnus. Kay nag-graduate ka na 2 years ago, ang mga questions na it's more on what happened to your life, ano nang mga ganaps. Okay, sige, storyahin kami, Anay. Ano na, when you graduated in 2023, no, ano gid ang plan mo that time? Pagkatapos ng, di ba, let's say, today graduation,
Yes.
pagka next day, ano daw nang nagsulod sa pinsar mo?
I have no plans at all.
Ay, wow.
But
hindi siya scripted.
things were really uncertain. I mean, in college, damo uncertainties, di ba? And one of them were my plans after graduate. Pero there's one thing that I am certain. I really wanted to become a storyteller. Ikapila ko nagiginhambal sa kay lola, kay nanay ko. Ngambal ko, nay, kung mangin filmmaker ako, okay lang bala. Because in Iloilo, wala kita film industry. We have to accept that fact. And knowing may bugto pa ako, nga nagasunod sa akon. So,
ikaw ang magulang.
Oo.
Okay.
So siling ko, nag-listen siya agad ako kay nanay kung pwede ako mag-pursue rather kang filmmaking. Amaya, sundon mo lang kung ano ang kung tagipusuon mo. Kaya they are very, very supportive about it.
Okay.
So once I graduated in college, may ara isa ka calling, may ara isa ka organization nga nagapangayo sang bulig. It's more on the fund development side. So magamit ko gid kuno ang communication skills ko. That was SOS Children's Village in Iloilo.
Dira ka first nag-work.
Yes, nag-work ako rito for a year. I raised funds sa mga kabataan, the orphaned and neglected children of Western Visayas. And you know what, Doc Shi, I'm happy that during my work there, I was able to use my skills in storytelling.
In what way, no?
I share the narratives sa mga kabataan, sa mga pumuluyo sa komunidad. I share their narratives of hopes, their narratives of loss, and it's something that has inspired more community to help them actually. So I thought once I work there, hindi ko ma-serve akong purpose. Kasi ling ko, do kalayo-layo sa kurso ko that I will end up as a fund development coordinator. But
parang gaan kita sang klaro, abi nga, ano gid ang specific mong work sa SOS that time out?
I was the fund development coordinator.
Which
means mainly you as a worker, you have to raise funds for the children, you have to do fundraising, and most of these activities involve ang communication. You have to create activities, you have to create tools of communication to reach people.
Like for example, may mga I can remember may summer that time,
Yes.
mga kids gina-invite,
Yes.
no?
Mm-mm.
Tapos mga parents and then man ginapakilala ko ano
Yes.
SOS
Yes.
mo na. So,
Oo.
nagamit gid yung
Yes.
skill in communication.
Yes.
And what about ang filmmaking apart? Paano siya nag-connect?
Filmmaking has always been there. It has always been there. Though I am working in SOS, I still continue doing films in the community.
Sa sideline. Sideline mo
Yes,
siya.
sideline ko siya because I said that I really wanted to pursue this passion. Parang ayoko na siya maging passion. I just really want to pursue it as a way of life. Hamba ko. So when I was given a chance na na to exit the organization because they were also very supportive about it. I pursued independent filmmaking.
Okay.
I really pursued
Yeah.
it. Until today that I continuously doing short films and other video materials in the community. And let's say I am happy, I am contented, and I am hoping to receive more projects in line with the things that I am capable of, especially in filmmaking.
And to receive more awards, di ba la? O sige, istoryahan mo na kami karon. Tanda mo gid sang awards lately ni Daniel sa filmmaking industry. But going back, no, sa graduation
Yes,
kita. What was the hardest part, no, about life after graduation? Storya kay may anay because may mga fourth year kita last episode na we talked about some anxieties. Mga na bala nga wala sila kabalo kung anong direction nila sa life. So ikaw kay naka-graduate ka na. What was that hardest moment after graduation?
I think all of us graduating students had gone through the same phase, no? Nga we are struggling on kundi kami bala padulong, we are struggling kung ano ang i-pursue namon sa kabuhi. But you know what, Doc Shi, I always have to remind myself that kung ano man ang ihatag ni kang Ginoo, I have to accept it and I have to pursue it in order for me to put food on my table.
Yes.
Amo ginangin hambal ko, survival
ang
phase, because when I graduated in college, I have to go independent na. Hindi na ako pwede magsalig.
Wala ka na balon.
Yeah, wala na ako balon, wala na ako allowance.
Yes.
So, I need to survive. Amo ginasiling ko sa kagalingan ko, I need to survive. But at the same time, hamba ko, I hope nga hindi lang ni survival hasta sa ulihi. I hope nga kahit papano, I could live a life. Diba? Amat-amat lang.
We start from the beginning. Dira ka ginaya mo umpisa sa pinakadalom. Amat-amat lang. And then you are now creating a name sa film industry. Diba la? So dira, kung before you have reached that, syempre may mga struggles pa man eh. Same stories man.
Same stories, no?
And I'm sure na-inspire ka man siguro sa mga stories sa community sa una. If you look at that, ang life ang mugid na yan.
Yes,
you struggle, but then you become successful in the end, di ba la?
But I believe nga those who have a stubborn heart on the things that they love, they will win at the end.
Because in your case, ang passion mo gid is filmmaking. Kaya din pursue mo gid siya. Right? I want to let everybody know na si Daniel naging student ko siya before sa script writing. Naliwat-liwat ko ginuno ko siya because I have seen the potential in him. The way you write, no, that time, no, pandemic time pa to, ang may output ako ginpaobra sa inyo. Imo lang gito ya output, ya Daniel ang lain sa tanan. Kung gusto mo pa impress sa teacher mo, dapat you have to be creative. O kung may layo gid ang madangtan sa bata nga ni, and it's really showing right now nga na-reach mo gid na. Kag siguro damo ka pa nga awards nga makuha in terms of filmmaking.
Yeah, it really takes a community to raise a child, no? And it also it takes actually a professor to, to have a good product. So shout out to Doc Sheila who introduced me. And all the professors who introduced me to the film, introduced me to the various materials, because everything that I've learned in college, those are things that had given me a chance to understand more the film in the community and also to love my craft. I mean, uso na subong na Ma'am Shi, ang Multo. It is a song of Cup of Joe. So Multo, it talks about, hindi lang man siya, it's not about love lang naman or relationship eh. Sometimes it's about dreams and desires nga.
That's the Multo. Or the fear.
Yeah, or something nga hindi mo siya, parang hindi mo na achieve, hindi mo na abot, so something that you regret. Doon mo na ang gusto hambalon sang kanta nga Multo. And one time, I posted it online nga ba ko, ang Multo ko siguro is that I did not pursue the film as a course.
Okay.
Then
kay broadcasting
ka.
So,
then I get to realize nga a lot of filmmakers coming from Manila, coming from the regions were messaging me. Sabi, we did not graduated in film arts.
Okay.
Accountancy na graduatean ko. There are a few So parang ang hambagan isa akon, if you really have that heart for storytelling, pwede ka maging kwentista.
Okay, And besides sa broadcasting, actually hindi siya maglayo ang
Yes.
broadcasting sa
Yes,
filmmaking
oo.
because we also here teach you ng writing,
Writing,
script writing,
video production, the technicalities of video.
Ma-apply mo gid siya sa
apply gid
film, no?
tanan.
Now, speaking of your experiences sa college naman, how did it help, no? Those experiences, how did it help you in your work now as a film director, damo lang, film director, film script writer, editor, di ba? All
Amo
in
na
one.
kanami kay gin-expose kami sa nagakalain-lain nga materials, not just one. So from script writing to video production, even in research. So makita mo gid nga bringing magamit gid siya sa field. And I mean it has become my my foundation eh. And I don't think na if I did not take I think na kung hindi ko nag-take siguro broadcasting, feeling ko lain ang akong upbringing as a filmmaker. I don't think that I will be able to find my voice as well as a filmmaker. Parang everything comes in a places eh. Parang it perfectly fits lang naman along the way, though there are doubts before, but look at now, parang
naging mas confident ka na. Kaya remember, sa una, pilaman ka balik-balik nga pag-correct sa ang thesis ni Galinila is a short film,
short
no?
film.
Imagine ang
And it's a
struggle.
silent film.
Yes.
So it's really hard to actually...
Dito ka ginahasa.
Yes,
diba?
rigtoged. And Ma'am Sheila actually commented in one of my thesis presentation because ang totoo lang, I really wanted to pursue parang content analysis
to, ang gusto
for a
nyo.
thesis. Tapos Ma'am Sheila says that, maybe Ma'am Sheila, have you seen the potential naman as you have mentioned na why not short film? And I said, wala ko pursue short film. And we decided to pursue short film. It was a silent film entitled Baog nga Itlog.
Baog Itlog.
Oo,
Sige, story kami ng isang gamay lang nga background sang Baog Itlog. Nga Baog na Itlog.
Baog nga Itlog. Parang it is something nasty. It is something dark. And it actually explores the theme of feminism. So may ara kami.
Kagidya sa may mga social
Syempre,
issues.
COC very research based.
Yes.
So ang character, it's a woman nga ang ulo ya is itlog. But at the end it explodes the truth, the dark truth about how misogynistic society could actually shape or ruin the community or the women's future.
Okay.
So mo na ang ginhimo namon nga pelikula, and it's really challenging. It's really challenging.
I saw that. Nagkadto ka mo sa falls, nag-shoot.
Yes.
No?
And aside from that, ang ako yung mga members, wala pa sila experience in short films. So I have to adjust and work together kung ano man ang makaya nila i-maximize, then we will meet halfways. Though syempre may mga pag-intindihan pero that's innate that's innate, and we're still
pero
friends
naging mas
naman.
close ka mo.
Naging close kami.
Endeavor.
Yes.
Now, going back, Abino, kung medyo light lang a question, if you will turn your college life into a short film, grabe ba, the beauty pageant, what would that be? What should be the title? And who would play you next?
Pwede si Alden Richards.
Gabato siya short film lang.
Doon hindi ta afford garing, no? I don't know. Basta si Wally Bayola.
Although you want it to be documentary.
Yeah, I really wanted to make it happy comedy because I grew up with Lola, so Lola are naturally storytellers and they are fun to be with. So despite of the struggles are there, struggles are innate, but it made me more resilient about the things that I handle today.
Di wala mo pa nasabat, anong title?
Ang title, Lola's Boy.
Oh, wow. Cute na. Pwede mo
Cute,
na,
diba?
wala mo na-try nga conceptualize.
Wala pa. Na-weird
kasi,
ako to actually tell my personal story. Gid nga, do bio note or biography. Do weird siya. Because, I don't know, maybe I could just, later on, and change it into something more creative, something more symbolic siguro.
Because seldom lang tabala makabati, bala nga gintutukan ng mga
Yes.
grandparents and all.
Yes,
Although family, it's about family. Pero about the lola, the lolo, no? Damo lang ng stories sa kilid-kilid.
Yes.
Pero wala gid siya yan nabutang into a film. Maybe that's another project that you would like to work on, no? Di bala? Now, another question. No? After graduation, you have started na creating films,
Yes.
right? So, what was your first big break or project that helped you get noticed?
The first biggest project that we were able to made was Bestida ni Ana. That
So
was
what
the
is it
first
all about?
film na ginhimo namon sa isa namon ka subject man diri COC.
Yeah. Sang fourth year
Sang
nyo?
fourth year. And it actually won the 35th Gawad Alternatibo the few months after graduation.
Wow,
So parang grabe, we did not expect it.
Pero nag-align gid tanan.
Nag-align gid tanan, nag-align gid tanan.
You are some naga-question ka pa kung ang maano
Yes.
ka, pero ara na tanan.
Nagsabat na siya.
Ara na gusto mo
Oo.
mag-filmmaker, Ari Award.
And that
Okay.
story was actually research-based na naman because we were tasked to research about topics about feminism, about gender.
Doon nagsupon sa imo ano
Oo.
ang baong na itlog mo to kang
amo pa gid na.
feminism man to, diba? Oo.
So siling ko, kadamo-damo sang topics na about women empowerment, about protecting women, pero there are more vulnerable nga mga community or numbers of people, and that is the children. So dira kami nagtutok nga anggulo, especially during pandemic sa nagtaas ang kaso sang online sexual abuse sa mga kabataan. Amo gid na ang gitutukan namon. So amo na parang ginhambal namon nga as much as possible we have to be creative in telling this story because masyado ka siya ka sensitive. When you talk about children, their rights
Oo,
and
mga minors
abuse,
pa, oo.
you have to get creative nga once you play it in public, ang maka-intindi lang diri sa mga ginikanan. Kita nga may mga power to protect the children. So it was really designed for that, and we were happy because from classroom
Oo na.
to cinema and still bisan nga natapos na tong 2023, 2024 nagdaog pagid siya sa Sarok Film Fest, which in coincidence ang topic same gid sa topic
Same. The feminism and the
oo. And it's really about protecting the rights of the children against online abuse. So siling ko, wala nagkakapatay ang sinima gali. Wala siya nagkakapatay and it goes on lang. Nagalibot lang siya. Nagalibot ang istorya.
It takes a good storyteller gid nga magkalkal da sang story no. Pag mabutang siya sa film.
Yes,
Just
oo.
like what you're doing right now. So when you produce films or direct films,
Yes.
di ba la, may mga behind the scenes ka nga mga moments, no? So in your recent projects, ano nga mga behind the scene moments ang napawaw ka or naging emotional ka or mga nag-recall ka sa mga past mo or what? Or something that stuck with you until now, hindi mo siya malipatan?
Siguro that time when we shot a film nga wala budget. Totoo
What's
niya.
that? After graduation?
Oo.
Okay.
Siyempre, independent filmmakers So, wala masyadong dako nga budget. Siguro ang budget lang naman is enough for food, for fare. The most memorable one is when I saw my friends and community coming together.
Oo, sila
Nga wala kwarta sila batunon. I was clear I was clear to them, wala ni budget, wala ako pasweldo,
Wala
wala
ka
ko ihatag,
pakaon.
wala ko pakaon sa inyo ha. I was clear because I don't want to exploit them also. I was clear. Tapos sila nagambal, Dan, pwede ako mangin artista, Dan. Pwede nga dili lang kita
Nag-volunteer
ma-shoot.
na lang yun
Oo,
sila. Okay.
pwede kita ka-shoot. Tapos Dan, sa noong shooting, my friends were really helping. We're really helping despite that I have a big dreams with small pockets. But I always remember that. And parang every time that I make films, I always remember that love and support from friends behind the scenes because makita lang natin sa pelikula where the grandiose execution of the film, the story, pero sa likod nila kadamo pag sa storya,
Mga storya.
kadamo sang kang kanami nga narrative, especially personal ones. So amo na, if I do films, I always remember my friends, and until now I create films with them.
Yes.
Kag this
Naging
time may
part siya
bayad
sa
na.
Partner siya sa imong team.
Oo.
It's also good nga if you're a filmmaker and those naman nga pursue filmmaking, abi no, namin man nga may strong ka nga support system, no?
Yes.
Sa community mo. And in your case siguro kahit sang high school mo pa, no?
2019
Kilala ka
pa
naman,
lang,
Tapos
start
ka na,
naman.
right? So nakilala ka na sa community mo, tapos active ka man sa
Yes, sa Gimbal Eye Film Society,
mo
kag sa
muna.
Bantayan Film Festival.
Yeah, taga Gimbal gali si si Daniel. And speaking of Gimbal, ganun pat-lumpat ang ato. He recently won Best Film.
Yay!
Tell us about that. Ang the title.
The title of the film was Hasang,
Hasang, yeah,
or
Hasang.
Gills. It really talks about Bonnie, who is teenager nga natasked to take care of his grandmother.
Grandmother. I think
personal stories naman.
Oo.
Pero in his world, it's quite absurd and weird because once we die or once the person die, nagahimo sila nga sapat.
Oh.
So it is linked on the old folk tales or stories or beliefs na lang siguro. Indigenous belief nga. Reincarnation. Like kung may makakita kita butterfly, uy si Lolo mo ina, si Tiyo mo ina. Now, we really wanted to explore the creative side and make it more absurd. So si Lola, she is slowly, let's say, nagahina na siya because may sakit man siya sa like asthma. She is slowly turning into a tilapia fish.
Tilapia, ginang nadumduman mo.
Tilapia fish because connected na naman siya sa isa naman ka research-based cause. Research-based naman siya because it was inspired by the cultural mapping research about our how when we lost our environment, our indigenous belief follows. Gakadula ang belief naton, ang indigenous belief system naton, ang mga sugilanon, gakadula siya because our environment were slowly fading. So spoiler na lang, once kang nanging tilapia si Lola, wala na siya balikan nga suba. Because the river is dried up. So, parang nag-distort ang world ni Bonnie nga one day paano kung ako nang masunod? Ano ang balikan ko? Is there a forest to be called home? Is there still a river nga pwede ko languyan freely? So, it imposes that kind of questions. And though it's really about parang very artsy siya, but it's still connected personally because I was raised by a grandmother, ang mga sugilanon sang lola. Also, the pictures that we gathered as part of the treatment of the film are real photos. So, it really connected to the personal level to artistic level.
Siguro lapit ka mo sa baybay?
Lapit sa suba.
Sa suba.
Lapit
may
sa suba.
water
Yes. Kang mga kabataan kami sa suba kami pero may gatambay. Pero sadly now, do wala na kita suba.
Amo man lang nami kung magsulat ka para sa film. Because hindi lang siya yabalambal nga for aesthetic, di ba? Dapat may lesson gid kag manami man nga naga-connect ka sa mga social problems o anong pwede nga solusyon.
And
it's also one way man, no?
And maybe make it more personal. Kaya the more personal you get, the more it gets creative.
Okay, yes. Oo. Ang speaking of suba, kagina, iba mo naging-invite naman si Daniel sa among workshop. Naging show ka sa mga students. Amo naman to yang film ang nadaog sa May Bagyo.
Yes.
Diba?
Oo. Ang gadya sang suba.
Suba.
Suba na naman.
Connect. No, diba connect. Sige, ano naman ni ang gadya sa suba?
It is a journey of Ding, 8 years old, together with his friends nga ginapangita nila kuno ang gadya sang suba or ang river monster nga ginapatihan nila nga nagapanguha kuno sang mga pumuluyo nila because ang suba, 'di ba, usually we call it mariit nga suba. So amo na ang gina-blame nila sa nagkaladula nga live sa mga pumuluyo nila. But along the journey ni Bonnie kag upod ang mga abyan, na-realize ni Bonnie nga hindi man lang gali gadya or river monster ang problema. Ang problema, ang kaugalingon niyang mga pumuluyo. Ang mga upod yung man sa komunidad nga nagapadayon, nga nagautod sang kahoy sa ilang kakahuyan. So once nga wala na sang mga kahoy sa kakahuyan, mag-ulan, mas mabaskog ang mabaha pagid. And that's the real cause kung ngaan damo ang nagkaladula sa ilang komunidad.
So, mga story, it really shows, Daniel, nga ang exposure mo sa community, no?
Community.
At malapad gid tapos ang imo dahil nga experience, no? It really helps, no? Na mag-produce ka sa amo na klase nga film. Kay kalabanan ang mga gambal kita nga filmmaker, abi naton ano lang, imagination. No? But research-based.
Diba? Research-based. And you can explore also, mix mo ba? Creative side man also, i-mix mo. Pero, you have to get out. You have to get out of your room. Yes. You have to immerse the people. You have to talk with them.
That's correct.
You have to, bisan siguro, mga 3 lang ka oras, pangita ka mo sang lugar, pungko ka mo to observe the people. It's not weird. You are learning a new environment. You are learning the people around you. And it's actually beautiful though.
Wow. Sige. Ari pagedo. Usually, kuno sa mga creative fields, it can be lonely. Yeah. Tuod man.
There are times that you have to be alone. Okay. Especially when you are trying to magpaminsar ka na bala sang concept, sang ideya mo, nga kinahanglan mo na siya i-shape into a firm concept, you have to be alone with that.
But does not mean lonely.
Does not mean lonely. Actually, enjoy. I need just space to think, to breathe, Pero as a filmmaker, I often spend a lot of time with friends and family and the community. So I am highly extroverted as a person na lang and as a filmmaker. Pero once nga magsulat na ako,
Okay.
I really need to be alone. Kaya feeling ko, mas nabatian ko ang tingog ko as a filmmaker, mas mabatian ko ang tingog sang character kung maano ko siya when I'm alone, because when I do films, I always develop the character. I meet the character, I talk to the character, and make sure that the character turns into life sa pelikula. Hindi lang siya koon nga nagindala lang sang plot ang istorya. Dapat si character, it develops the story further.
So, how about choosing characters? Diin ka gakuha. Nagapa-audition ka mo?
Okay.
Anong
Ang sa characters naman na, ma'am, ang community kada mo sang gusto mangin artista.
I really serious.
Tutuod.
Okay, maski na wala bayad.
Wala bayad. Pero I'm clear again sa ila nga. Amo niho, passion project niha. Kaya base mag-expect ka mo. Pero kung may mga project, mga may bayad, we give them fair naman. So, amo na, gapa-casting call kami. Pero ang mas masadya diri kay community-based siya. Mga pakaisahan mo, mga hinablos mo, mga kaparentihan mo, tanan sila artista. So, parang hindi ka man mabudlayan kay pangita because in independent filmmaking, it doesn't require na ang artista mo sagad gid mag-acting. Hindi man siya need gid nga very expert gid siya sa acting. Mas nami ang raw.
Organic.
Yeah, mas nami ang organic, mas nami ang raw.
Lang taga-dira man sila intindihan. You use iligay nun.
Yeah, iligay nun. Oo. Kag sa film industry may ara nga daan request is ang director nga no acting. So dapat natural lang kung as is what it is lang kuno. So hindi mo na kinahanglan direktahan na ang mga community actors and actresses because they know how to be natural in film. So do katawhay lang to work with them.
And besides kay sa gimbal ka nagalin, how many years na ni ang bantayan?
21 years na nga nag-exist. Yes.
Ang community sa filmmaking.
That's why kung may mga camera sa sagwa, kapamangkot ba si pwede ka extra? O, diba? Wala na silang kakahuya sa camera. They are really supportive with the gimbal filmmakers.
Very good, no? It's a really good project. Amo na isa sa mga namin nga ipa-projects ang aton nga mga leaders, no?
True.
Kay kadamo nga ma-employ, tapos ang creative sides ng community. And then, of course,
the stories,
it's
diba?
also one way to document the stories and the culture, the history, the language.
Yeah.
No?
Tapos knowing every year bala ma'am, gatipo na mga gimbalanon,
the bonding
mga banding moments nila. It also solidifies the community, di ba?
Okay, now. Alright, so, last question, kaya we're almost done na. Dasig bala sang oras, no? Kasadya lang sa aton nga conversation. Now, how do you... hindi na yung last question. Two questions.
Sige.
So, how do you stay creative and motivated in your work? As of the moment, ambal mo happy ka, okay ka, you're in place right now nga sa filmmaking. So, how do you stay positive and motivated?
I have bigger dreams. I really envision myself in bigger screens, bigger cinema.
Diba?
Hindi ko pa na labot. So I keep on telling myself, though there are a lot of times that I have to face failures,
Natural is also part.
this just builds up my experiences. This will just strengthen my character. I believe nga kaya ko pa.
Okay.
That's what I am thinking because I don't want to manifest, bad energies. I don't want to manifest that. I have a bigger dreams and so I should have a bigger character to face the struggles, the innate naman na the struggles, the problems, the failures. You should become the bigger person if you have bigger dreams in life.
Very good. No, kanami lang. Kumbaga, you're so inspiring, especially sa mga newbies, no?
Yeah.
Kaya isa ma-fail lang sila once, okay, give up na ako, hindi na para sa akin. But then, kung gusto mo, if you have that passion, gidya, gusto, like what you have said, you want to be seen,
Yes,
you want to be,
yes.
your name would be aligned man sa mga bigger man ng mga directors and all that, no? So let's manifest that. Kagbalik ka di, no?
Yes.
Kayo mas ikaw best director ka na sa Oscars, wala ka tabala ka gidaog. Diba,
Yes, wala pa.
Wala pa.
Wala pa.
Di ba? Okay, so what advice now would you like to give to the students, no, especially to the College of Communication students who want to pursue filmmaking, no, or in the media, no? Anong pwede mo mahatag sa ilang inspirational message or motivational message?
Amo gani hambal ko. May favorite line gid ako ni national artist naton Ricky Lee. Huwag kang matakot tumalon. It's either babagsak ka or tutubuan ka ng pakpak.
Wow, beautiful words.
Hindi man na maging aswang ka halo, layo, hindi man na. Pero you have to take risk on your dreams. You have to take risk or else you will regret it. So ako, mas okay ako nga I will take risk. Then if I fail, I'll
At
just
least you tried.
I tried. At least I tried. I don't want to regret it at the end nga tanig yung testingan ko because I wanted to try possibilities first before I redirect myself. So siguro a piece of advice sa mga kabataan, especially nga vulnerable right now, nga they felt like they're chasing after perfections, nga they are afraid of failures. Please remember that you are not enough and you will never be enough. I'm not saying this to discourage you, but I wanted to share na
be realistic about life,
I'm just
diba?
being realistic. You will not sum up as a perfect person. Like
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, nobody's
Oo,
perfect.
sakto na.
So if you face significant failures right now, please bear with that because it's part of your process. That's part of your building. It's part of building your character also.
correct.
Remember, those dreams are achieved by those who have a stubborn heart. So you have to stand up. Yun nga, matuto kang tumalon. Bahala na kung bumagsak or tutubuan ka ng pakpak.
Basta dream na lang, dream.
Yes.
Just like you have dreamt to become a filmmaker and now you are slowly
Working
achieving
on it, yes.
that dream. Okay, so thank you very
Thank
much,
you. Thank you,
Danielle.
Doc Sheila.
Thank you, Tani. Sa next naman,
Yes.
you come back here and then ma-film showing kita
Yes,
sa mga,
yes.
ano mo,
Oo.
mga works mo, the works of Danielle. Alright, so again, that's Danielle de la Cruz, batch 2023 of the Bachelor of Arts in Broadcasting. Thank you so much
you.
again.
Thank you, Doc Sheila.
And to our audience, thank you so much for joining us on Studiosi Talks. We hope today's conversation sparked ideas and inspiration, especially for our students and aspiring filmmakers. No? Remember, success doesn't happen overnight, but with passion, persistence, and purpose, you can get there. So again, this show is brought to you by the Studiositas Honor Society from the College of Communication. I'm Ma'am Sheila, and this is Studiosi Talks on Air, celebrating academic excellence and creativity. See you next time. Thank you, Doc.
Thank you.